So, it's been a long time. Well, a lot has happened, you know. I'm still the same person. I have all my legs, my limbs, so that's a win. But here, I brought you to the outdoors. I know it's a depressing day, but I brought you out here to show you guys something. I brought you out here. Well, I know it's depressing, like I said earlier, but the show must go on no matter what. And what I'm about to show you is lethal, beautiful, magical, spiky, and dare I say, sexy. So, cue the drum roll, and here it comes. And bam, here's my little child of love. I am now a bonsai father. I know, this might have hurt, but no, it didn't come out the way you think it did. I did it in a symbolic, we just basically yanked a bunch of trees, put in the dirt, and well, bam, boom. My baby's growing so fast, I'm about to go to graduation. I'm not taking any offers up for adoption yet because there's a lot of potential in this plant. But for any reason my plant ends up, looking a little ugly, I'll look into adoption. And I'll put the number down. I'll go on auction. If any of you guys want this tree, feel free to put your number in, and we'll talk about business. Yes, I will use my child as a bullet shield if a situation comes in handy. I don't know what bullets it could stop, but hopefully it'll take some of the impact, and I'll live a long, beautiful life. If not, it's been real. I'm a cute little montage, of me and my tree in a bit. Okay. I just wanted to do a little, a little selfie moment. Just pretend like I'm a proud dad hanging with my kid. A little cute little selfie, so we can do a little collage when we get older and grow old, and play a little dramatic music on the back. But before we get into it, I'm gonna do a cute little montage of us, so you can feel how we grew old together and how we bonded. I hope you guys bonded like I did. But on a serious note, I created this bad boy. Obviously, it's a bonsai at a bonsai workshop. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I found like a nice nurturing, like peace, calmness, and just like taking care of something and seeing it grow. I guess that's how people feel with their kids. But the way things cost now, this is the closest thing I'm gonna have to a kid. So, and it $5 to eat, free water, so free food technically, a little bit of sun, like this is like the dream date right here, Just sunlight and love is all he needs or she needs. I don't know. I haven't checked the roots to see the gender. But I don't know. I just find a liking in it. But the one thing I knew is like, hey, I live in a room, and whoever lives in a room or a small room, or they don't really have a house to themselves, what's the number one issue? That number one issue may be light. House is number one for sure. If you're in a room, you don't have a house. But it's just having space to being able to keep your passions alive in a place so small that doesn't have lights or windows. Like me, I live in a dungeon, and you'll see shortly. But I was thinking, what else could I make that symbolizes grass and stuff, and is budget friendly and doesn't cost as much as a kid? Legos. So let me show you. We got our Lego. We're back here in the motherland in the safe world of my room. You might be asking, my boy, are you a magician? Did you teleport? How did you change your clothes? And the answer is, I was recording, had to do homework, realized I was missing an assignment, ran there. By the time I did, it was too late. Yada yada yada. We did it. We're back up. We're still an A student. We thrive another day. And now we're gonna build a Lego. So before we get further ado, let's do this shit. Hey, I feel like all those moms that have those GoPro sticks, and they stick it all over here, and they're like, "Hi guys, hi." Anyways, I just wanted to show you how there's no way a living life form could be born in my room unless, it's a kid. That's the only way. But there's no light that enters here. Look, and I'm going to show you without showing you the floor because, I didn't do my clothes. A little tour. White walls. Great interior, I know. Bam. That is the only sign of light that enters this room. And this hospital lighting little 70s bulb above me. And this is the issue why I can't have a bonsai here, because it will die. And I got to be a good father. I cannot let my tree down. It needs to blossom, grow old with me, And that's what we're going to do. So now that you know the layout, what I'm working with, we're going to get to the serious stuff you've all been waiting for. So quick update. I was expecting to do like a little montage of me opening the box. I was expecting like a Welcher's level, threat of opening the bag. And I'm mistaken. We're on a like more Thanos level. This thing is secured tight, water locked. Like there's no water getting in there. So I'm just gonna pretend I opened it, pretend I did that, pretend I'm a strong person, and then when you see it, you'll see the montage with it already open. But still give me credit. I'm being honest with you guys. Give me some bonus points. So this brings me to my next debate, right? When you do let the Legos out, to separate or not to separate is the question a lot of people ask. Do you just, look at the page, flip, and then just put it on whatever one you want? Or, are you punctual with it? Do you just go yellow, 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 square, 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 and then you build? I just wanna handle that debate, see what page we're in, what the people are working with, and maybe we'll try a little bit of both, live life on the edge, But back to our show. Alright, so right now we're going through a catastrophe. My boy right here, look, he's bald. He's bald, man. My boy's bald and he's hollow inside. So we're going to help my homie out and we're going to take him to Turkey. And we're about to give him a nice set of hair. So with further ado, let's change his life. Let him, get ready so he could pull all the other plants, regardless size, color, leaf branch, however, whatever gets him going. I don't really know, but we're about to change his life. Just look at my boy. Look at my boy. Look how confident he is now. Just look at that. He's just radiating with the hair on top of his hair, everything. He's ready to shine. He's ready to go out into the real world. And I know what you're saying, bro. How you gonna let my homie just be by himself like that? Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're making him a little boo thing. Check that out. Check that out. So that's the next one, and I'm gonna make sure we make her right, because we just don't want him to die alone, and divorce rates, it's a 50% chance, and we don't want to see him heartbroken. So we're gonna make him a little boo thing. So we're gonna have to tame our boy. You saw that? You just witnessed what this horn dog is doing. I'm not sure if he's worthy of a wife now, but he was trying to get in there before I even created it. That's just not right. So I'm gonna have to neuter him, start off strong, get that out of the way so there's no awkward conversations. With our little interruption, we're gonna get right back into it. So I guess whatever it is that they have, I guess it's hereditary or in the families, or maybe they're meant for each other, but they're both bald. But like I said, we're gonna make sure that she goes to Turkey as well and get her job done, because balding doesn't discriminate. Men, women, it's coming for you. We live our lives in fear every day. But anyways, we're gonna get a nice set of hair grass on his little boo thing, and then we're gonna make a little romantic scene for them. Once again, we're on a budget, so I can't really put this tripod any higher, so it's gonna work. I hope you enjoyed that romantic scene. Maybe not the best one you've ever seen, but I just wanted to build the chemistry so you guys could feel the passion and love. Now I'm about to do the honors of putting them on this shelf where they're gonna grow old together, and just collect dust, or who knows, maybe I take them out, for just a Lego competition and just flex on other people. Who knows? But here we go. And of course, we gotta be a gentleman, so we're gonna put the lady plant first. Look at that. Looking natural already. I love it. And then, of course, and there we go. That is how you guys have plants inside your room, and they won't die. They don't need water. They don't need nothing. Maybe, maybe I gotta put a little wax on it later so it doesn't rust or anything, but until then, wali wala, magique. Thank you for watching, guys. It has been an honor. It's been real. If you hate it, if you like it, who knows? But either way, we're going to still keep doing this thing. Take care, y'all.